Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I'm doing a Halloween look again. This is again a more wearable look. It is a cut crease. So as you can see, it's like a really scabby crease, as if you've like actually cut it. It's really simple. It literally took me like 10 minutes. And yeah, if you want to see how to do a cut crease, which is super wearable, super easy, make sure you carry on watching and like and subscribe. And yeah, let's get on with it. I've already done my eyebrows, so I'm going to show you how I prepped my skin, and then we're going to move on to the eyes, just because someone asked me once to include like my prep. So I am really basic. I use a toner after cleansing my skin from Clinique, and just use the Nivea Soft, refreshingly soft moisturising cream. Comes in a massive tub and it's really inexpensive and it does the job, so it's just what I like to use. It's, you know, it's just a really basic cream. I like to apply it with a brush, just because it makes me feel all like fancy and like it's a part of my makeup routine. Okay, so skincare done. I'm going to prep my lid with the Revolution Conceal and Define in C6. I'm just going to put a dollop on each eye. I'm just going to take a little concealer brush and I'm just going to carve out the brows. And once I've carved out the shape, I'm just going to pat this all into the lid. Okay, so to start the cut crease off, I'm just going to do like a basic cut crease, and I'm just going to use kind of like orangey red shades. I'm going to be using my Jaclyn Hill Ring the Alarm palette. So these are the colours I'm going to be working with, just really neutral, kind of almost red tone shades. But you don't want it to be too red, otherwise then you won't be able to see like the fake blood and all that. I'm going to start with a bit of this one here, which is Alert. I'm just going to put this right into my crease area, and I'm just going to start stamping this on. Just like this, stamping in little circular motions. I'm going to do a wing shape, so I'm going to kind of bring it out a bit further than I usually would. Just like that. And then once I've done that, I'm just going to go back in with the brush and do tiny little circular motions over the edges. I'm then going to go in with this shade here, which as you can see is a lot lighter, which is called Rush. Just on a bit more of like a fluffy brush. And I'm just going to go over the edges of that shade. Okay, so now both of the eye crease areas are blended. I don't want to add any more shadow than that, just because I want the main focus to be on the cut crease. So I'm going to go back in with some more of my concealer. I'm just going to dollop a bit on the back of my hand, just like this. Just like this. And I'm going to go in and do my cut crease. The Revolution Iconic Vitality palette, I'm just going to use this shade here just to set the lid, because it's like a pretty neutral colour. So this is where we're at right now. We've kind of got the cut crease going. I'm just going to go in with a liner, and I'm going to do a winged liner just so I've got like that all mapped out and I've got all the normal makeup done, and then we can go in with like the blood and, you know, all that. So now I've got both the lines done, both the cut creases done. I have two things here. So I have a bloody Scab mixture, and then I just have some basic fake blood. So my original idea was that I was going to do the bloody Scab like through it to make it look cut, and then I was going to like drip the fake blood like down off the wing. So I'm going to try with the bloody Scab first and see how that works. And I might have to end up using a liquid lipstick. I'm unsure, but I'm just going to go in with like one of these brushes that I don't really care too much about. Work the bloody Scab around because it's very thick. And I'm just going to, I'm going to do it on this side because this one was a bit worse. And I'm just going to kind of put it through, like place it and then pull it just like this to try and create like a scabby effect, because if you like press it down and then lift the brush off and pull it so it kind of drags, and it kind of creates this like scabby effect. So that is one cut crease done. As you can see, I've brought it right to the inner corner and it looks really textured because I used the bloody Scab. So I'm going to do this on the other eye and I'll be back to see, you know, what I'm feeling doing next. Okay, so this is my two cut creases. This eye was so much better to do, like easier to do, just because I knew what to like do. I would definitely recommend, if you are using the bloody Scab, start on the inner corner and pull it outwards, because if you start here and then you go back to here, it kind of like removes itself if you overlap. So if you start here, do a bit, and then, you know, you can see this one just looks a lot better than this side, just because I knew what I was doing. But yeah, I really like that. This is how I wanted it to look. This is how I was like envisioning it. I've been wanting to do this look for like 3 weeks. But yeah. Also from here it looks really good. Like, you can see it's kind of gory, but it's like kind of just very basic and easy and not too out there. Okay, so this is the face, like almost full glammed. I've just done like foundation, contour, highlight. I decided against lashes because I think this is more of a just mascara look. Like, I think it looks fine with just mascara. You could apply lashes, but it's like 10 o'clock at night, so can't really be bothered. So I'm going to go on to the lower lash line, and I'm just going to take Alert and what's the other colour? Rush. Just along the lower lash line, just like I would do with a normal eye look. Just smoking the colours down here. So you could just leave it here, just as like a scabby cut crease. I think this would do perfectly fine. But I think I'm going to add a bit more blood. And I'm also going to highlight my inner corner first. I'm going to just use a stark white colour. So I'm finally just going to take some just normal fake blood. And I'm just going to take a bit of this on my brush. I'm just going to take this from here and just kind of like let it drip down / drip it down. So yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and if you do this, make sure you know, tag me on Instagram, all that kind of thing. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon.